the steroid Anadrol. So I realised that I've never actually made a video on Anadrol, and I thought that I might whip up a quick video, give you my thoughts on it and my experience with it. So as always, I always speak from experience. I wouldn't, there are certain compounds that I've never used, which is why I shy away from making videos about them. One being Primo, another being Superdrol. Someone asked me yesterday, can you make a video on Superdrol? I said, I've never actually tried Superdrol, so for me to be talking about it without even trying it would, you know what I mean? It's not like, talking about regurgitating what other people have said about it or told me about it is not the same as me giving you my anecdotal experience with it. Therefore, Anadrol. So I have got a little bit of experience with it, actually quite a lot I'd say, because if you sort of followed me from my powerlifting days, you probably know that Anadrol is something that a lot of powerlifters like to use, and in high dosages. So Anadrol will cause a huge increase in strength in a very, very short period of time. The reason for that is obviously because it's going to retain a lot of water. So, as you take Anadrol, you actually start holding a lot of water. You can easily put on 20 pounds of pure just water or weight, because Anadrol also makes you retain a lot of sodium, a lot of minerals and stuff like that, which I'm going to get into in a minute, because it actually ties in with the appetite loss. But point of the matter is, Anadrol will make you hold a significant amount of water, which as a result of your body weight going up, your strength would go up dramatically too. Anadrol does aromatize, so it does, because it's a DHT, so technically it shouldn't. However, it does have some binding affinity to estrogen, so it has something to do with estrogen, which is why it can cause gyno. Obviously, that's not an issue for me anymore because I've had my gyno taken out. But you have to bear that in mind. You can get gyno off Anadrol. Some people say that Anadrol makes you feel like crap. It literally just makes you nauseous. It makes you tired. Which is actually things that I would say can come in handy if you're dieting really, really hard. I think if you're in a dieting phase, taking Anadrol can really, really help you, because it can suppress your appetite, and it can also obviously, you'll feel tired anyway, but you're gonna feel lethargic and not want to do much, which I guess could be a good thing. Obviously not in a way that you'll be burning less calories in that way, because you're not gonna want to do things. But anyway, point of the matter is, Anadrol can be used for both bulking and cutting. I know a lot of people that use Anadrol all the way up to a contest, because they say it makes you feel full. Obviously keeps your appetite down. Now, to get into the appetite, the reason why Anadrol suppresses your appetite, in my opinion, apart from the fact that it's quite difficult, quite hard on the liver, is because Anadrol retains a lot of minerals. And when you get hungry, a lot of times it's not just the energy demand, so it's not just the calories required. Sometimes you're in need of micronutrients, and because Anadrol is so good at actually retaining those and holding them into the body, that can actually help with actually managing that hunger, so you're not as hungry. So that is one of, and obviously, look guys, all of this is bro science, you know what I'm saying? It's not, no one's going to make a study of, let's see how much mass a group of bodybuilders can put on in 10 weeks on Anadrol. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff that I say is from what I've experienced, from what I've read people have experienced, and what people have told me have experienced, and from common sense, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, don't take any of this for gospel or be like, well, this and that. Listen, nobody is going to make studies on what is the biggest amount of muscle that you can put on in such and such amount of weeks on bodybuilders. It's not, it's not going to happen. So a lot of us that that make those videos, that is from anecdotal experience, which is goes back to the point where I was talking about, you know, talking only about things that I've actually tried and have got experience with. What else about Anadrol? Again, like I said, it's liver toxic, DHT, which means hair loss. Look out for that. It's actually quite annoying for that. I personally, because obviously I'm not prone. No one in my family is bald, which by default means I just won't get bald, or at least I don't carry the gene. So DHT, like I said, it does make you hold water, the retention, the nitrogen retention, a lot of that stuff. It does mess up with my digestion and my stomach. I get really bad heartburn on it. I actually can't eat on it, which is really, really annoying for bulking. So if you want to bulk, and it does that to you, you know, it does upset your stomach, then we try taking it in with food, stuff like that. But even still, I get really bad heartburn, and you know, it just doesn't really agree with me that much. So I personally can't really take it for any longer than a week. And even that is a bit too much at 50, and 50 milligrams is my top dosage. I could not run 100. I've got friends that run up to 150 to up to 200 milligrams a day, and they're feeling great on it. And that's great. If you can, perfect. You know, that is very good, because Anadrol, you know, if you look at its androgenic to anabolic rating, it's very, very good. It's probably one of the best steroids for actual bodybuilding. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really, really good for muscle mass. It's really, really good for all the, you know, the nutrient absorption and all of your partitioning things which are really, really important for bodybuilding. That said, what else is there to say? I think that's pretty much about it. You know, I've just giving you pretty much my experience. I'm not really going to go into the science and the things it does. It does increase blood pressure, so obviously you're going to feel more vascular. It does make you really, really full. The pumps on it are really, really good, because obviously because of the increased blood pressure. It does also increase your red blood cell count, so you got to sort of watch out for that. And yeah, I mean, like I said, that's pretty much a quick overview on my opinion of Anadrol. Pre-workout, I think there are things which can work better, such as Dianabol. That's my personal opinion. I think D-Bol, nothing can give me a pump like D-Bol, or that sort of gets you that fired up for it. I do remember when I was on a pretty big cycle of Anadrol, the back pumps on it were just crazy. Like, I'm telling you, just unbearable. You know, you have got strength in your legs to keep squatting, you know, 500 pounds, but it's just the fact that your back is so pumped, and you know what I mean? And because of the water weight, you actually get out of breath quite quickly as well. Because of the water gain, it puts on quite a lot of you know, stress on your body. So if you're doing that, make sure you're doing some cardio, and make sure to keep your diet clean. If you're keeping your diet clean, you know, make sure like your sodium isn't as high, or if it is, I'm not saying high sodium is bad. What I'm saying is that make sure that you flush it out. Be drinking loads of water, do your cardio, etc, etc. So yeah, if you got any further questions on Anadrol, if you want me to make a follow-up video on that, or just on any other steroid in general, pop it down in the comment section below. Follow me on Instagram, and for now, I'll talk to you next time.